ebema wo na yebeda mu nyina nso ase samu a mutimi tune in efri no nsia eba no na ye nyina etie asem a ene Vice President Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ede atuga na said ye net theme no ekire no ye ka digitization watem enti ye ka digital economy na wa utie no de emso ahwe ni nyina agu ho ba bia abai afa nyema efri na odi aba bedru ye bekomu biem na ye tietie anase ye di nkomo fa enema okan no emfa so odi aba de pii na mom de ehye nkrampa de ye nigye ene de ye more exciting enimpo said future no esi etie na ebinum ho a de ba bibi ti say zip line na ye de drone na ye de medical delivery of course no say technology ene digital system nka hwanye yi ene no o kan dodo a deliveries dodo a watimi dia ye over 3 million na wakan say de digitization so aboa trade facilitation eye niema ye clear ewo port say de eboa ema no etimi ekoyie afei waka identification so national identification so say de esiaboa waka digital address system any omo build ye says almost every sector of the economy eniema atumpo na interestingly aka few days and hours amasa lecture yaba so na as usual ene obehu NDC for also article 10 ye for ye edi we baaye for but anya no na yebekumu but clear no yehunu from the banking sector, from other business and other sectors of the economy. Who said here, digitization, eboa. Ewon kita hudi ankasam. Ewo apomdi honsem. Ewo nyumamu. Ewo baby. That's the way forward. Na said here, wakan no. Ebi wa ha, say omoni Google fire and shisha ye. Fear ye no. Ebetimi digital address system no ye de ko ba bia enti no say Google pay na say watimi anya address a efata the zip line so as so di nrompo ebe konkrofo fie de akoma omo enti no say the future no bright and exciting ye be di nkomo na enanso so at the global stage, President Ekasai of Glasgow and Eja Amanya won BBDA. And also more you can global warming Africa hanging your contribution only 4%. Yansusu ne hunsu sasono. Yenyana kasia pa. Na mo amanya mo won BBDA. Mo shebo some of the $100 billion. Ebeba ama yede asolvo climate change. Eho hawa edeba ana global warming. Mwede mu anu hu ne kan. Obi amfa hwe aba. Ebesi sabri yin hu hwe. Na yebehwa no nso. At the local level no nso nsempi ewo ho. Ghana Law School admission eho nsempi. Aye pinso. And now, peninfo be draw my attention, say, General Legal Counsel, now law school authorities, no more, idea of more advertising, and sana, and crowd, menkasem crowd, sana, and crowd cultural exam, no. See between any biakenka. But, no cre, say, na enkrofo cultural entrance exam e dey call law school no omunim san hihye ye potia na wo ho se ese wunya minimum 50% di free baby a ana to minya hanya 40 na wunya ha ya okikambu mu a na eko but ni nyina mu no asemisa e wo ho ne se ade we nyina ni nka ye ntimi manage no better o hawa ba nyina nka ye ntimi nya a better solution to it as a setting china be baby abewie say way to money way ne way to money way parliament necessarily money attorney general office disagree authorities and management of law school and kasano e ba ne say na last year omutimi year 3 streams na feed and no ntimi anye ye nan komo twetwe bi antimi nkoso enkoso obabi nanka entiase anya adwuma na anim say ye bibia ye koyanim na law school mobile atimi admitting crop 4,000 last year na one ran 3 streams because said any kind way any technical school and any vocational school and any nursing and waka say who here baby amama akọ hospitals amama akọ attachment way eye adia efri nim di 4 trimu no amade kire books ni ade available enti nkrofo bebre a omode ahomte akọ register wo Gambia omokoye law ho no omo nyina na atu akotena David dodo na atia no omoye Gambia but ye omoye wi so mbesa ba betue sika be 8,000 pounds aw Ghana hansana omo atimi yatimi integrate omo yatimi agi omo atum ewo enti no die mpanimfo betimi aya na omo eye yana die mpanimfo betimi aya na omo aye of course obi nka say oya applicant akotwere nsɔhwɛ ebi ase wo kwa na okukutua so ana se ani amoawo a na obuofu dabi anya sa na epakire but enka nkomodidie bi ntime nkoso obabi enka ntiase bi ntime ma enka 490 students as I say enti komo ntime nya babi mu omo nhye this a chinchina ya di mraso na relationship baina eda and as a relationship management of Ghana Law School few months ago asesano any obi approach any attitude and no ninsun saso a was idea ya bay so anything is the question I'm asking ninja akoba ne say modia monhwa ngoma mu nko a modia monfa abrofo tre ana monfa yi mu ho ano now no they are happening between parliament and emrasha badwafo nsam no de na kire say akoye say asunu mienu na eko ana nsensan ehunu amane parliament so omo kwakoka mi bi e de aboa se koye o harisu sense engagement na anko you agite ya on so fi say omuntimi ntra parliament na mo ma me command and as someone direct me as to what to do no so afa pen no atwere respectfully fine but what is the net effect ecosystem the kosi ya ne say mumfa solution bia emai ebasa de na e wo ho no na no panama ka bi let me say it say MPP for must know their constituencies and how to treat them lawyer for importers exporters the business community and so many people, so many other constituencies, strategic constituencies. So we back approach Ben and what they call approach Ben and what they call Namobia and Tenkoda Mobia and Adrian said, look, what they have found more car. There are people in political positions ever, whether institution, whether from General Legal Council, from Babia, because General Legal Council almost should be massive. There are political positions and political appointments there, and you are there because MPP won an election. That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. And you offer pain, your position is political. Your position is political. Namo ya neutral, mujre finfindo. Ghana Law School. Just recently. I'm saying at Makuba fin Moambre, Omuntimi, and also any side web, and students' election, SRC election, cry a MPP4. A MPP4, people within the national executive for as a Saudi account who say, we follow under you. MPP, I'm asking you, national executive for more. I am responsibility, sir. Election cost war. Tertiary institution mukra mobako mokoin. Money da form. No money did that so sana who ne she and I you are abandoning your concern. Baby more strength one. Monam ho keke. Ana moshe. Monam ho keke na moshe. Na media niama bi mentiasia of a say obi opposition bi wini ho obi abe act ono act no owo tumi an wo na bi because you acting, then you come back, someone comes back now obi act no decision or take no administrative decision or take no, then you want to carry the person and make it public. Hey, now, are there not political people at the head? I can't believe it. Sene, Metia, Ochina, Nasare Ababetina. What program are we? Maybe at least a buomuno. Ben bibi kura nko here oh say ni na mom me fa letter man twere tenten say ben sanwe then push it up through administration e bia me de akoma me si wo e dia na meje what is a dia na akoso law school between last year and this year mo dey anopa na meka 1992 Ghana Yako Constitution 91 Yako Consultative Assembly. The then PNDC, almost the MPP who are before lawyers, Ghana Bar Association, cried, they sidelined them. They sidelined them because you see, I ain't so there's a lawyer for the MPP, and that is it. Now, that is the reality on the ground. And the MPP4, and the lawyer for your book long, any uncle association of garages. More honey, a cofa. Professional association. You more honey, a cofa hairdressers. And you will be a buyer, some of your mutim baba can be homo book long for the young formal, and yet we. Auntie, don't you know your constituency? Obi na American chamo. Obi ayan who neutral. Yeah, Parliament and so MPs are more initiatives. They more there. MPs no more idea. But bian can come a chichi abuse so call so or baby. Apart from the directive now, bian kabebwa. Bian kabebwa. And no crown on a hard gonna say, hey, I say me a better way. At what level? Any discussion, who is saying what? Who is advising who? Now, why not the BB Parliament hereby directs that no being so actually respectively. Intimate saying any day. And I couldn't saw Ghana police services so my idea. Someone set a record new street. Namo Maho Kwama Medina MP. Say via Susu. On encroform your propaganda man or moon chato. Now when him send a driver no said a more issue statement to say. Or driver ya nanka or the chiafa police for be so they're more interdicting in there. But I'm from Rakwanso. And continue to set the record straight. Namoma ekwemu now. And I know Vice President we know Edi Akwechiri kakra. And intino abejafo atena CD and chere o mo de nsem no eba. Ye me ya ne se me de aboafo ahonsem kakra. Ebetu gya na afide ekwemu ada mpacho program no ye interactive obetimi e de wadwenkyere aba wo fa keke at gmail.com. Ebekenka na ye diaba radler. Lemon flavored refreshing alcoholic beverage. Ye diagu kan mu ho akono papa. Ye di wom no so and inti onuma ebe refresh na rejuvenate you. Ama watimi akonta. Franco Trading Enterprise. Omo ton original phone na accessories aka kire se. Encrophobia ako social media ede omudin ebu nkrofo channel so say Franco Trading omo Facebook account no eno na wo over 100,000 likes no men ko hwehwe omo ewo Google ko www.francotrading.com na ene omo enkasa na ono omo ekasa ubehu omo ekirakwai yede asida St. Peter's Mission School eho ene free crash ekokosi empanimfo so no betimi ede obako akonya anwomasua efata Amen Scientific Herbal Center ena efe idini Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital omo ekire se omo abi omo apon atoho omo dim fidie ni nro papa ne technology sayare onso brom ho na benya yarsa GP1 herbal mixer and so ewo dwaso efisa covid ba ye yare we aboye chi dom aboa ama a boost nipa bebre system immune system aneno ahoden papa bi ena aba TDC Tema Development Company Limited and TDC wa dime papa or mo airton a die kama or mo ton or miami baby yi wasum na yabeba nearby be mo mu enchimu bebre yem fast dama fan care limited Dr. Bedema Wellness Center or one a day Bedema garlic mixer a prekese fremu ede aba ejaso na yede asida ma goil hona akokoto fuela yebu no made ama obra yente so ba akokra na mo amukra go card eno so a mo de tofu no e ka mo say ye run promotions from kwamawa o de kwakoto a ubenya discount kase papa cocoa milk milk sronko dinro any nuane ewom no edos na a plant based milk a Vegetarian Society of UK Ajatum Dr. Mensa Herbal Center atwahwete omaya fana nyina enkran ha de Medina Zongo Junction Omanfm brosai mu and Dr. Mensah on one your friend Dr. Wonder no a baby brimu panro franin ro yemudia obi antim fa no nto I was Mrs. Boutique but the niama foforo ababegum kama niama ohwa team sampa boutique insano nie quality papa eko animu betimi akọ no akwaje wodi we ne sponsors ahoro bebre adaroma and enyimre atrasena yede bowling point bro MPP amanyoko no akọ original congress ni nyina original conferences no awie ni nyina nkomo twetwe ene niema pi ana akoso ewom a ehwe ho asem na aka na wadi ka tena say ye owura Boachi Ajakon, former energy minister, former campaign manager, former BBR policy advisor. That be obegina hobiano na ohun se results no enie ena ye de eko ya adma ko ba fi aye boiling point boys prophet also so ewa ha over akwa
yeah
na desai
anyame ada Roma yakuchina ba
echini ndie eno a
saa de te
ntofa ensam no ena ewo ho no from digital economy
we hwe aguso no edoso me try so be touch emu bia kakra
okay
ya also
any baby enso so any other way so man touch office here relevant no
Obrani di kan said me ye ne debia no mechia party for Ninara polling station for electoral area coordinators constituency officers ni momo biara mechia mo kese pa kwabra enkaye ntino nipa miensa bi wo ho a mepese mekai wo mo ne di kan ye Fatimata Alige party headquarters ordinary day akoma party papa na nsem fatia start ya yemre nti Omanfm yen kai fati won yen pai bom ne mwa bia ye de beboa ena ma mienu bi so a ahyase no wo mu gina mu ma party wo headquarters pa adole on the sort Maryland wo US ne ba be fa no koi na se de na niema bi si kontino ne baba no wo US e be fa no koi ena na lamle oba tintin kokko no ne adole ena wo party office
Omanfm
mata na lamle adole mi chia mu nyina na madam wase adwuma soronko a moye ma party na mokoso kura ye ma party mode mo wedie e na akoma party e sefata se ye kai mu ne ye kai mu kwan paso maka ne say wie no yen shasi en free digitization kwabra e don ni mra no nyina no e wiase no na economy na technology ana abefo kwanya ye faso de ye niema enyina faako na emre dane a no wadane wo ho wa nane wo ho a ubari
Omanfm
ubari edru baby school na o de nib ene bo ink mutro ene wo kasa wo de nib ebobo ink mutro nso hwe no ntimi nwie mumien mun kompon ko hwe mre bia atwam radio emra yetimi di radio eba ya baakufo timi ne amansa kasa esesa ye niema pi me kai say Washington Newtown na base park na read the fishing boxes ho ho ne yekosua nwom ɛhɔ ne yɛkɔsua Hausa ne other languages nneɛma bebree baabi wɔ hɔ a akuafoɔ yɛyɛ special programs ma wɔn mo sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn bɛhu abɛɛfo kwan a yɛdodɔ ɛnkyɛ bia ɛna cell phone baeɛ kwabra cell phone baeɛ no ɛsesa nneɛma bebree ɛwɔ yɛabrabɔ enti ɛkɔ no nyinaa na yɛkɔ yɛ nim na nyame nkyaadeɛ sɛ MPP aban yɛhunu sɛ digitization aba no ɛyɛ tool anaa akwanya bi a yɛtumi fa so ɛde keka nneɛma bom ɛma nneɛma etu mpɔn sen baabi a yɛwɔ sese nneɛma a ɛho mfasoɔ no deɛ ɛm sɛ Dr. Baumia bro so na yɛankasa no koraa no yɛntena se ne yɛmmisa yɛn ho ne yɛnhwɛ yɛabrabom sɛ ɛdeɛn mfasoɔ ɛna aba ma yɛn ɛna deɛn mfasoɔ na yɛbɛtumi ɛnyɛ firi mu ebi a biribi a wohunu no ɛnka plan wei hu ɛnso wowahunu no wotumi yɛ ho biribi wotumi ma program bi yɛ app bi ma wo anaa wotumi de kɔto mpanyinfoɔ anim sɛ ebi a mesi deɛ mesi yɛ maadie ka modify abɛɛfo kwan so maame a enke bɛboa me wobɛhwɛ no wo de kɔto hɔ no na ɛboa mansan te digitization de ɛyɛ ade papa a yɛn nyinaa ɛwɔ si ehuri esom na yɛso yɛde adwene kɔ na yɛde yɛ yɛn nneɛma sɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ a ebesi yɛn yie ɔra phone ekuta yɛn ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa o cell phone ɛda m'anim and ɛwɔ more power than the computers a ɛde nipa call space the first time cell phone ekuta o it has more power they say nneɛma a yɛtumi de cell phone si yɛ no ɛdu twam enti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛso yɛde yɛn ho gyim na nkanka yɛn mmɔfra ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa etimi ma yɛn nkɔdaa ne ani gye technology na ɛyɛ second nature to them yɛn born before BBC for born before computer for kura no ɛni sɛ mɛɛbɔ ehu ɛwɔ sɛ yɛso yɛde yɛn ho gyim sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a nneɛma a aban de ba no ɛnkɔyɛ sɛ yɛtwa yɛgya deɛ mɛka ɛne sɛ infrastructure yɛde yɛ digitization no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtirim
okay
kwabra wokɔ baabi wɔ Ghana ha sɛbi yɛku ase yɛntee deɛ aba nso nyɛ ɔmo a receiving a phone call koraa no ɛden mekae mmerɛ bi nsɔkɔ hɔ baabi gye sɛ wogyina one particular spot nsɔkɔfoɔ wei deɛ momfa nkyɛ me gye sɛ wogyina one particular spot ansa na watumi receive call ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ digitization nso no yɛgyina service providers no internet protocol providers ne telecoms no yɛgyina wɔn kɔn so tenten wɔn mo service no kwabra ɛnyɛ wote kaa mu yɛ call na ka a book of pɛ na te hɔ ebi wɔ hɔ a etua waso baako ho wonte wodane kɔ aso foforo a na afei no na wote they have to help sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a digital revolution ebetimi akɔ yɛnim yɛtimi sɛ na vice president ka sɛ penetration yɛ 50%. See, we have to be looking at 80% and above.
Yeah.
Korea, internet penetration is 98%. We nipa 100 bia, emu 98 and rely on the internet. Enti ema programs a nhyehyɛ a wode ba no edimu ene ma eboɔ no so a wode yɛ adwuma no eba fam intimesre aban ministry no nhwɛ sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ ye betrehie no
betrehie m de sɛ de all can share ehia ohwɛ number of schools aban list here or the internet access alcohol all free all senior high schools ni universities any adina say a course we no more.
Yes, I was here tremo pana because you be encourage nkoda no more ye internet savvy there. Nature say access eso hu hia aban bon ho modern na we say you get no more na echo faster than the beer the dream. President Akasa wo Glasgow. Kwabrasi yesi kwesi Bruni ni edi ni beto no so about climate change. Or no ampitempi. Emfa no ho. Oh. Because you see, or no ni bottom ye nti asamba otiminya bisano. Climate change, one of the effects in say a bit rising. Levels never rising. Accra, most of Accra is under sea level. Yeah. And the climate change banner sea level rise here. Anya se. Ono na nketo no a enko wosikane technology or the best one.
Yes, so see defense ne board din
dampan. See defense okra wow. When say sea level.
Yeah.
Cost by 6 inches okra. Ya ho akire. Sea defense wow. Enti ono no de ampete pe. Enti I was see a pekwan bia ya de bayire wo mu. Say de climate change tax ne de beto on niam so. Say whatever it is. Maya nye no ahunguno so. Maya nwine say kwasi kokko or adwimpa bi maye. So no. Oko promise 100 billion so aka oko. So no.
Eka ye botua ne sente.
Say Kofi Mensa de bia se me meka. Ogina himfie. Ne de abon na. O srento so.
Omanfm.
Yes srento so. Emfa no. Enti yesu no niema bi wo ho a e wo se ye ne de boy ho bai. The way we manage our own environment. Kwabra plastic agiate se baby. So when na ye bu nua gu na ye hye na so what dey I say follow all the streams or donom ni ade a ekobopum na ekodru choko honom ni akoto lantenum ni ade a hye plastics a atwoku a entiminko say yan amwa ye ho a ne de ani tu kwese broni so on ne beboa ye se be die dokono kwa enti mesre se yan kasa no niema e wo se ye eboye ho ban kwabra na nka tete no e kwaye bi o ha ye nom anya busum samu ye de bo man no ho ban ye de etiwa forest e wo hui. It is the source of 5 rivers. 5. Then sunu nyina ho de free. Part of pra so free ho. Enti adenti na yentimi nyan hihye bi se e ho de yanko ho enkoye bibi. E sign se ensu a ye de bobra no na e ho de free. Ni tree eni ho. Sa hihye na wo se yeso ye dwene ho se niema bi wo ho a yenkyehye niema bi wo ho a yenniye ho so ene ubekwa kohwe tano na ye bibie wo ho na no ye ankobra ene ne pranom ne ade wo hwa awerɛ ho now they compare baby to say Volta a free dam no so enamakrade volo ekopie sogakope nomni adan eniyan adentina yentimi on the left yayen basa on the right e clean adentina yentimi enhye ye ho kase yen da chintino ye yen hihye bia ye environment
ye de bebo ho bai na kwesi broni kura be hu se yankasa yen hihye ye bi e boy ye ho ban a o de ferie ene ma utumi kura eso entimi ne kasa ekwan a opeso na wo ba e wa ye hu fi na okosere na de se oman onye bibi ma ho nti enya dwuma ti mesre ye nyina ye mfa adwene enkoso se ne ebe ya climate change ye kan ye ke kobra e real o na no hwe ensu e yiri Germany ke bi yiri wo ha anka samo aba so no me kai say America Mississippi a year cobra it carries buildings away and yes ye twen e me bia to ye wo hasada e to ye ni ahukade aye de beso ano enti Ghana fo Ghana ni bia wutie mi enne ye wadwene se asudie bi dawso na asudie e dawso no ne se wo environment se sebe twetwepoa bu bi pa e wo mfikyire no hwe na bohu ban ya na ye nyina ye susom nkiti ye se mpanyi se ko ena mahina ye ma ye nyina ye susom kakra saa ebeduru ba bi no na ehu hia se ye kobọ kwesi broni koko ana ye kosre no se beso ye mu ana beye bibi ma ansa no aba over me say wo be call other way but still on this no me draw attention to Mampani statement back no so can say advance minor tumpo no ma say no momfa pressure and so to Africa so say ye mineral resource no and ma yes I think me can with the more of oil because of
oh yes
energy transition somewhere bane yeah no so the bebo ma ya industrialize no there I say na no ye ntwamu ho na fi ya ma me do kan so because me so here chiroba politics aba be hwe the parliament ni police for ntem ya da mbasa mo hwe ho so ma ye
me to so immediately what there sir asem it's been a long debate.
Okay.
There is a South Korean professor who wrote extensively on this matter.
Okay.
And in fact, the book be also do not kick away the ladder. More full course run. And he was talking about coal. Britain, America, coal. And a modianyam.
Modia building industries
yes.
as source of energy.
Yes.
China plan.
Mose coal the create pollution. Me minister that and I say no coal no the clean tower say the burn coal. And timamo for more some so.
Yes, oil crown almost
oil.
Crude oil crown almost into.
Crude oil I didn't know me into. Almost the song. North Sea. Esa.
Okay.
North Sea there naka North Sea hono. Scotland, Denmark no near there. There naka Look around the industrial world. Apart from Russia.
Yeah. China is very powerful in Europe.
From Russia, that has vast resources of fossil fuel. And a Middle East for, and a Brazil. Look around the world. Brazil, because of the Campos fault, Wamu will be par. The Middle East countries, Wamusu will be par. And a Russia. America, Canada, why are they running into shale? Natural, fossil fuel, So no. Esa owo omo de omo pe bibi foforo.
Yeah.
Na bibi foforo no omo kope no. Ne bo beye din asen wo de a wo betu ha.
Yeah.
Enti ene ye discourage you.
Yeah.
Na kodu omo chi. Oh, mo na mo wo son. Masa, it is sese fossil fuel is cheaper than the solar energy. Yes, renewable, we will get there. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that the Yankupon de Adom Yeno. A fene ye huno. Look, we are finding more fossil fuels around Africa now.
Okay. Because
Nigeria is now finding a lot more gas. Almost field be on the border of Cameroon and in Nigeria. It's called the Aje field. Masa gas any condensate and yasam kitwa. Mozambique. Mozambique has found one of the largest gas reserves in the world. Most of them
a fossil fuel.
Moment
and solar.
So
Omanfm.
Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah.
Suriname, Guyana.
Yeah.
They are finding these large quantities. Guyana, almost population 870,000.
See.
Nansenya me junior been a year almost special advisor on Kobe Frimpong.
Ghana
no Omanfm school. Me junior. Or no year in charge of almost Sanyeme. The amount of gas they just discovered is about 3 times what we have in Ghana.
Hey.
Woman rule 1,870,000 people. What's the moment your day? Moment two for Momo bra.
Yeah.
Na nyanku on the share for mo so on fanya day.
They say gas gas is considered to be clean energy. And a gas is
but you see associated gas ni crude. Unyi ya fen unyi ba ku. So no. Enti sa argument gas ebia energy transition ebeba.
Yeah.
Maybe in 50 years.
Yeah.
Maybe in 100 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Standard Oil, which is now Mobil, Exxon Mobil. When Rockefeller started it, this is the future. He made a bet. Because it was dirty. When people were leaving the new discovery, now if you no more discover oil. People were leaving. He bought so many fields that he became the giant. Standard Oil. American government cried in a Nico so say antitrust and you breaking it up. Why can you do? This bet was Betty over 100 years ago. Oil is still king. Koje mua can insist for.
Okay.
I believe say we have a we have a responsibility to use whatever God has given us to develop for ourselves and our posterity.
Okay.
Oil energy transition about 50 years one. Are
you surprised? I say some of the Western countries use how the CSO near there say Omanfm mechanism can say I said they have problem of exploitation of mining exploration in general.
You see,
near the environment and also
Omanfm.
Denmark almost the air sun. I didn't know I can only idea di mirikabaha. Say Brazil for Omaniati. They are limiting the participation of a lot of foreign companies. Only one of the majors. So no. And the only reason is that the compost fault is very deep. Small boys don't play there. And to say ultra deeper, baby edema Exxon Mobil. Oh yeah, a small boy Brazil will allow the big companies to go there. But say, so the Yankupon de Acha woman you. So woman for more bra. Me can't chire won't say and not say. Omo to omo hofu. Omo fa omo hwadwene. Yesu ye ntu ya hofu. Niamfa ya hwadwene. Yes, a renewable energy, it will come. But it's right now, no. It's not that cheap. Kabransa upesa uye ufie solar. It's going to cost you about $15,000.
I see.
Now no crown me fie na mayanu solar. It cannot do a lot of the things. Yeah. 3.5 millimeter wires, no solar can power it. To say fridge, no money, heater, no money. So you have to separate them. You have to separate them. Now, also why you fear solar. Not ube depending on. Another thing is that there's a report by NASA, NKNUST. It's called the SWERA report. Now, Kabra, panels not ye use. It can only absorb about 30% of the solar power. It reflects all the others. It reflects it back. So the efficiency of the panel is about 30%. What do I say? Secondly, no, there are issues of storage. Battery na the best store. Kwasi Bruni se renewable. Battery no na yamam.
Yeah.
And these batteries, I need about 32 batteries. But could be $500.
Hey, nature so we have to invest heavily.
But you catch out a battery never lasted 20 years ago. 5-6 years. Now started unionizing. And even if it's 10 years, not every 10 years will be yes, our investment.
Yeah.
Now what was can we? And solar na ye cano. Good idea, but it is not cheap. Say, you say rural electrification. So no. Nebia or here one bulb be ne yina or the panel at two the roof so. Na idea. That's fine. So no. That's fine. But pass as a major
see aluminium smelter.
No, it's solar. Solar no or one limitations. And that is what we have to understand. Or one limitations. As at now, dear, oil is still king.
Yeah.
Nebinum electric cars so no near there. What's that?
Cars in Ambicam.
A drew baby not crank the crank the cranny they use. Now I'm console Albion, still won't be. Electric cars are here canoe. A dear in rules, so no men pray. Hey,
electric cars.
We have to have our own convictions and our own ideas. Now, me the air me they say World Bank the one who G mu say people banks should not loan to countries or more yet. What's that anyway? Tell me. I'm an economist. I'm not against IMF from near there. Tell me, country bank and fund bank etimi attaining from underdeveloped to a developed country? Tell me, show me. Eyawa modimbo.
Yeah. Ghana cry you move from lower to middle income. Satam near winning and what other. Near winning and for some years.
Minhuno country beer. IMF now World Bank afa womo atechem. Third world, everyone call first world da. Eyawa modimbo. Yes, they may help you along the line. They may give you some guidance. But mueni na ho. Na hunu se asudia edawoso no one kasa. That is why I in some respect I respect late Pinochet, Augustino Pinochet, Chile. Se free chrome ho. Now one tick chrome ha. There's no way he will allow you to touch economic and social policy on Chile. Chile for be brea omu Chicago, PhDs in economics from University of Chicago near then. Or sister, who met now Chrome ha? Come on to America. Because Ebua and the Buboy. And he would, Pinochet was insistent he would never allow to say a foreign mission. Say a Mabua. A share. Uma Buketemo Uncle Crew. Or not the share or team. So we have to be aware. Say, asudie ni yasoneda. De eyama yeno. Yamfa kwa dwindwinim. Ni nyenye so obi beka se eno ono ye ne energy transition. Onko so nye. Na de abu yeso no. Ni ye jai ato ho.
So ntimi mfa solar nye ye one district one factory.
No. I've been energy minister before, and I delved deep into this matter. I want limitations. So, Bibi to say, scattered communities, island communities near there. Yes, you do yes solar or what, and tiasi wom. But say, what bedru kasi kumasi kasi. So, say a factory. Now say totally solar dependent enyejuma. The complement of solar for smaller wires, lights there. That's fine. So no, but I no cry no. Yeah transition na. Right now, ECG. ECG are omuye disco distribution company. They have an excess capacity of about 1,400 megawatts. They have to pay for it. Because you see, generator not toma or committed through a PPA. Also, they are all torn, apart from losses. You are stranded with over 1,000 megawatts of power. Enti ube solar gidigidia. So no, what it means is say. What it means is that ECG is going to lose customers. Now, the more customers ECG loses, the bigger the excess capacity on their hands. Main fun say 1,004. Now, 500 megawatts switch to solar. This is 500 megawatts that ECG will no longer have as customers. So their excess capacity now goes to 1,900. Yes, sir. And it's 1,900 that ECG for also mutia. Near maybe a calculation. So no. And yes, say, Quasibroni bo pia near diso. Or no or serving interests. We have to learn to serve our interest as well.
Ballem point 2 through Oman 107.1 FM, HFM Okumase. Any other affiliate stations? Yene Urabo Acheja, former energy minister, former policy advisor, former campaign manager, Nina Edema MPP, and Kasei. Ovayan Twaso, Minister, MPP Congress, no one some more police for ne Ghana Parliament, so Ghana Law School, and some like Ghana Law School. You, aye.
Ghana Law School as a take kakra. It shows me, say, we are not forward planners. We are planning koyenim. Enti Ghana Law School said the a tema kohola hoka krebi and no one a fana. A tessa ponumo hoka kren and no one a fe. Why do we need one Ghana Law School? Medical schools, yeah, baby.
Kolebu stati take a bay on my dear.
Because I call secondary school. I was very interested in science. They said I'm a beansa, but I was very interested in science. Cobra?
Omanfm.
Menkotia medical school, Omijinipa 40. Hey, me share me class. 1A, 1B, 1C. 905. Ajiri saki no money. Cleglam te num te wa. Young can roof for ten and that's in rooms. Now some baby fa.
A home queen.
A home queen. Other schools of mine.
A school my.
So no. But Kolebu immediately learned to expand. The Ghana medical community also realized to say, ya debiko ya commercial comfort nochi ya no medical school, Cape Coast Medical School, Tamale, Nemutre. Do we have to have just one Ghana Law School?
Eh? What brands are offer? So okay, say all the universities almost some LLB.
Yes. Then the question is, law no, apart from pupillage no, okoye wo obi chambers. I can carry me papa also you do not study law, you read law.
I see.
You don't study law, you read law. Ombeka chiro se sa wonye nipa otimi transe kan ade a ohoba chiro. I make Richard Nixon in the biography many years ago. Ne omone nickname ye bone ass. Ultimate na fa 8 hours on sorry. Kaisa yes all kan keke so no chro no 8 hours. Na the classmates friend bone ass. So it's you read law. Ne ba ne say na ene aye ka digitization. And now a barefoot fidie wo ho Zoom ne ade wo ho online wo ho na gise a classroom face contact
subject are in here science lab in here TVET center.
I like any baby so which one this one. So intimacy nipa no awa pass no me entete wo mo. I'm sure, say, and then itching. Say, oh, power ho. Near the end, a dream coswa. You bet me in your point beer, almost best start to warm coursework, and not training. So, no. Now, as I say, no, nature say, yeah, for dreaming for the next year. It is the next year, it's a bit 2 years. So, no. But, we are under planning for our future. And then I may share population statistics. Growth rate of the Ghanaian population, and it means it's say you're planning for the future. And in Guase and a betuye. The rate at which young people are coming up, who will demand jobs, who will demand services, it is beyond our capacity. Like I said 3 years ago, 4 years ago, my classmate be a dean of medical school, one of the Torino. The required grades, it says aggregate 6 or 7. Say almost back in medical school, almost 800. Yet to me for more than 300. 500 no more fine.
Omunya also qualify.
Omunya qualify. So enti na wo see a pushy binum ko pharmacy. Ni a pushy we kwa enye ono no choose ye. Ni great no say otimi ko medical school. Ni di bi ko optometry. Ni di way fa, ni di way fa. Still nkwada no omubo nyuso. So no. Sesia case bi wo ha krobo ni akwada bia otwai pa. Osu ope enpo de osu ope pharmacy. Ye pia medical school for no ba pharmacy do ye pia no out. Any ye no call optometry. She is willing to step back and repeat first year in order to get to pharmacy. They put the other man in the bonus.
Yeah.
So, it tells us to say, planning forward. And we see who said the growth of our population, and he said, you improve education, and he said, you need channel. So, you preparation for their future, and no so at the before beba. What you say? What say? Oh, yeah, aggregate 6. Now they are medical school. When you aggregate 6, oh, you are a coin of say. Enti Ghana Law Legal Council, say Ghana Law School Administration. Yes, Miss Remeka. Yes, lawyers this country will need more lawyers in order to make sure that documentation, the transaction, the liability issues, are properly covered. And that's a boy, Sankro for or say a pequin be a training. That's your 17. Now, yeah, kind of sad. I said, a see next year, viewer. Not 7 previous, near your Jim 4. Omanfm. Nessa me do biate. As someone abandoned, say, no, I'm providing an immediate solution. Now I'm providing a solution for the future. Nasa been previous, ne ejim for ne. Yensa no sesia. Na yenshe e kwankura ye dibe faso. Now we can say is very important. Who are our constituents? Who are our constituents?
And Tiasem a tomo
policy is also politics.
Okay.
Most of the time that me training for manifesto near a year, I draw 4 circles. Good policy, bad policy, good politics, bad politics. It tells you, say, in the Venn diagram space, you mix it. Good policy, bad politics, you mix it. And it is a way politics. You ask, say, why no? And I bomb me chidom, Edimia bedru, baby, medru. Why no free mechia?
Me home bachelor me, and Sabisi form. A behind me, a Jimmy Doc no qua. So no, Safuano, and a mimma menin cohon. Eh? Send me a baya, and she say be a million. A bedimu mom. So, what kind of biography of Lyndon Johnson by Robert Caro? Lyndon Johnson, not free, poor neighborhood power. Says at Titian Pansampa. Now, a winning presidency, and no far, the special advisor on domestic policy. No, then the train came. And he drove him through the neighborhood where he was born and where he grew up. Mantemwa ya wo no tete no. And then the special advisor train came. And at the whole day, or didn't chini ho nyina. And the special advisor take card more, hey papa di. What's say honey wo? Say, or didn't chini the whole day. Or then call back to the office. No, sit down. Me de uchini sam potemu nyina me de ka sam wachiro. As someone make catch on say domestic policy bia wo beye no. Sa nkrofo yinti na wo ye. Okay.
And you be enti.
Okay.
Wabo no koko. enti se wo ye policy a etia sankrofo ya ka hu se me ne wo accept. That is Lyndon Johnson's message to a special advisor. And now be all the policy be ba menim so a ma en to trim say it meets the standards of sankrofo. And yes, I mean farmer. He recognizes his constituencies.
Okay.
MPP do we? Do we?
Do you even identify them?
Well,
do you
sometimes
maybe I'm more identify, but
corporate eno krano
omunya semwa and semwa form hono and semwa ye dear to them.
You see,
how you appreciate
it? Sometimes
someone them fin
some any fin you
Omanfm
a bit more chi when ye chi was so no a bit no more. You see, some people have not been in the trenches for too long. Obiti sa kufu adwa ne nim ne nanko kom ne nyina wotre me kai say me ne no call yon constituency na omo se e mesa omo konkomba fo asay kinishu na kinishu no ode waso no to benkum wa betri benkum eno ode asa na konkom bani a odi anim your chairman your friend is the northern
regional chairman
a bulldozer David
kasi ya no ya contractor yi obafia
Bugri na bu a wudi anim now the was out to right.
Offending the sensibilities of
yes sir no we beka chere say me edi nachi na ade no wati. Na
once
na eja you corrected in the kinishu yes sani ye koni ye ba. Every president I know but if you say edin power kakra ye pe asabia ye dia begina ma
unsa obesa
so no na sa wa fa we num nyina na tumi abedi unsa some mistakes no untimi nye wa won fa mu no so no
Omanfm
na fufuru na minu akitwa ya adoma ba fiti ha na anajuji so smuggle no akoduru media na taifa now the two missions
sababa bedu mienu ni water because before 20 taifa na fede ni am ya ho break taifa station yo ngrofo bi chichibomo na era masori aja no
papa okay time na night na me ba me via
ube fransa na ube
ansa na ma drive to Krobo Dumasi
every night
me drew Krobo 1:45 me kwa me nko an and me pump action and am stress DBC and anjubi me tra ha and police patrol bi o mi share me oh me no Mr. Jakuna I'm so me free studio o si ni etio radio so na demo wa demo nkrofo yi e na nko ana ma na jusa no o si san kwadan kan na na wo se me ko me kura o si kwan mu nye e na mse nyahwe ye be kosa they stood there for a while and escorted me to True. So many true.
I see.
So no. They escorted me all the way. Me kodru fie na kobo one ahomachi. Na ufa we mu nyina. Na uyure be fi ekwan kra. Ufa so a odi kodru. So no. Nipa bia wan fa saa kwan no so. Nipa bia saa ebre no anto no. Nipa bia saa amane no. Well, bi na me kai se me free tumu eba wa me free tumu 1 a.m. Desolate me ne driver pay na you drew baby driver bre me suma bre ye fa wele bele ti ye bedru han enam se yem pack ne yenda o pack urem han so no ye pack here na young man bi buy no say ohun your flag na no say papa mo flag we dey enfant na krum ha hwe obi ba be kum kwa enti ono oso a teacher wo wa
okay
ono na chese ogina ye ho saa for about 2.5 hours 3 hours a driver timi da kakra ene 2 ye ene wa you could do 5 something how much obi a on fa saa die mu da onin kaye bi ene on kai e formfo a wo mo pre edi to me ba I mean I can cite many instances that yakoka me ka ko team wo goka brown fu
penny for jokro
Omanfm MPP for wo kro na asori ahomachi epiaka we be fi o
tabi
enti MPP yanyiri ye ho ni enyanka ye sonko bi enti na me sha se me say Fatimata ne adole ne na lamble num no de omu wi de na ku enti ma ye wire mfi sa nkrofo yi da biara da da ye wire be fi wo mu be si efom na we si ufom a ebi a wo huhia da ye si ufom free office kro no a wo tie no masa oyura be ho sene bloody fu nti enyanka ye na ekwan kura e wo se your constituency identify yem na ye ka chi ye hye won kran se mo wo ho ye wo ho debi ye wo ho e science mo na wo ho
okay
so we are because you are and you are because we are
okay
na sa relationship no sa enkaye no enkoso na party no munyo na no me call kofu chebi
Omanfm
na to yai na ko na party fu nyai complain na and I'm say asamo amokan no kra bi wo mu de nanso a party form to titi we I will asamo ha no a monka jaye enyaya jaika onyaika enti jaye ye nyaye na jaika so nyaika enya sa eh ena ho na di microphone no share nsem ena wato bomb sa
na constituency
regional when the microphone share corner to bomb and I'm say bomb na fe na ebe enti party mashe that is how you go far. Mexico they've been in power for over 74 years.
One party
they take care of their own. China they are by force. China they overcast a
one party state.
Communist one party state. Mexico no. Obia oye party bano. You are an employee of the party. Busimu juwa ketria. Uko ejuma to serve the party. They've maintained power for over 74 years. Because they recognize their own and they take care of their own. There's a book called Mandarins of Power. And then that describes structure of the Ejuma. And the MPP ni biya unimo kinkaino. My recommendation is go and find the book Mandarins of Power. Na kain obeti de makers.
Mexican. The first one cry book no credit no crown so yeah.
many years ago. But I'll give you a copy. So mandarins of power. And on a chira a quankra pre afaswa the keep power. May ye fi a formal da. May ye fi who our constituencies are.
MPP wabemu sensitive areas, baby. Business people you are money amafa. Nevin the people crofobia shishem. Near tiny pabiani
Cobra America.
Near yes na
America.
Over means you.
Omo chief of staff, army chief of staff, the Colin Powell nominee there, omo position. Party BI bebano, nipa no audition.
See,
oh, Reagan Bush no banya Colin Powell.
Yeah.
Democrats bar Wesley Clark near the national, you free netto because or a Democrat they did not be show. America. Where they think the politics and the policy comes together for their interest, they act in their interest. So, and it's a banada. Look, the state is controlled by its institutions. Yen pransam tasi and Kogu state institutions. No more metiti.
Heavy. No. This week I chanced upon something. I a letter from one of the companies from airport. The Ama Airlines be says Sabram people for munim say one of my constituencies for.
Yes.
Importers. Say
the business community.
China for making it so difficult for our was over China. The most of them, no. For over send this cab, no more no more. Or the Ama airline cargo, no more diaba. Now, no more identify problem be on one. Monshe Kwanya, Muba Fasu, any more. Aye, and Krata ya. You see letters flying. Yadema Airlines warning say, and near ma, Modeba, Modekoku State Warehouse, ya manifesti, and your man Crawford Baby at your duty, Amabai. Unless there's a postal security threat to be a. Ava. Monshe Yamabio. Monshe Yamabio. Say, you know, Dana Monsusumwa Dadia. Anyway, what is the point in being in because hey, as I see a one crop for more teho, and I don't know more, and then say why you no more calculate say hey, how do we make sure these people are okay? How do we make sure these people are okay? How do we make sure? But I'm beginning to have a feeling say someone who yeah, many panketing kitten and crank. Who yeah, a madam.
Let me take you back to American politics. Senator Jesse Helms. He died at the age of about 84, 85. He was in the Senate for over 50 years. No challenger. No challenger to Jesse Helms. Because on staff, our whole staff, almost near newspaper obituary notices. Near Chani Fred, Jesse Helms say, Oma Yako, near Sasendo Flowers.
A home pono.
Oh, the office here, passport office. Who here passport? I just go and drop your details. Jesse Helms start back do passport at Chama. He served his constituents.
And then UK MP, Obiko one is Sena, he was Sir Adriana MP winner.
Jesse Helms served his constituents. So, and you know, someone in the back corporate, someone in the contest, oh, what that? Ultimate. Because he knew who put him where he was. The second thing is that So what kind Karl Rove? The book be it's a small book called Master of the Game. Now in Shishaya or year 4, Chief of Staff Office. Two political directors. One of the political directors, or share Republican constituencies. Who are the constituents of the Republican Party? That there be or no more dialogue. Yeah. What are their problems? What are their issues? Yeah. The second one serves external constituencies. Why no be to me high? Say LB one for no be to me higher. This second political director, the Juman say, or follow or study or know their arguments, how to counter their arguments, how to deal with them. That is how you run politics. And Karl Rove, a man who he kept his fingers on the taps. In the Republican Party, no be why he said they were king. When he has 7 days, then ne a issue ma woman. Sani kwa ben ye be solve wa mom. And now when ye kuno say Republican students say ni say woman here sembini enti monshama woman. They had all of them. Now, and America say even if America is doing this, then we have to even do more, paying attention to our constituents. Well, you call your friend is saying regional tour. The Edikan Mebo Party Abaso say yetimi sanhihye constitutional requirements yetimi ahihye ama Omanfm say ye sefata say ye no yetimi aye enye adwuma ketwa na party na ye enti me bo bibiara abaso especially a form 4 no almost 30 constituency conferences process na Diabedru region. Of course, there were a few problems, I must admit, but nipa ho adwuma na ye. So nipa ho adwuma na ye. Ya ko 16, me ko 16 ni nyina.
Hey, all the regions.
Now we are there. Na ko bre chini says how. President Akufo-Addo campaign. Echini be ni enchini. May Lord come in nominate. Ya nanti mo ankasanti we dey na say half the job, but yakoni nyina dia so akoto to form etieti di nipa kane reconnecting with some of the old people in this party we hear some ne won so adwin kakra wo mu de echeye party ni we adwuma ye ti said ye can say knowing our constituencies ya party for no kra no e kamia ye say ye near free ones. Enti I was say way boy koko. Maybe that's how I see it. I may be wrong. But was say 16 ni any moon semno a boy koko. You call Chebi. Penny pa be council of state member Otimin Che. Kugrudu dem hodin. Kugrudu din. Hey. Kugrudu din. No, so, but the spirit of the party is down. And your hopes. There were other places, sir. Who say, I say in Kenya be anyhow. A Juma a day and so say. They say a big Kenya party, the party ma no ama won home so. Because a quite day and 2024 no. We are running up against a psychological barrier. It was a force I did kono. It me overwhelm psychological barrier. Dear Bufas. Na so party for ya boku krudu no entimi anyeswa. Na e kire wo se adwuma bi e wo ho a wonyeye. Ti meka kire party mpanyimfo nyinara adwuma wo ho a e wo se ye. Ukwa emai their biggest complaint school feeding program. Onzika kodim ene ka wo mobo. Does it have to be like this? So no. Kwabra o hwe so asika ye bobonye sika chiri so biasa. So enti ebinumu adwene pochire wo mo se eye boapayo. Na me se bia sika ne ni ho. O minister Jai me kai makwa yie kumase na girls a woni edi akwa free no mu ababo so say school feeding program director no ba say e ba bu na tete ne draw so package akwa free so di onye en obi mama me ne line na pabam okay o jani free ho sani me e was here clear this year na ahose pefufuro bi e ba party no ne ahokeka fufuro bi so ebem sani ebeya sa psychological barrier ejina ho 2024 ye bunkam faso babra de me di ye police dampare wachire wusu ene wo ban na memo bi mu wabem kosuye wadwuma said ye wo ye no se won se prosifo kra nya vim bi yeah so no me stressa mo vim no me mentra mo fuso nkoye illegal yeah so
don't keep morale no
keep the morale high and keep your work going Omanfm say e krom ha I started jo form so no more me battery so mo de nam no and the police administration is proving to all of us that none of us is above the law and that if you fall foul to the law, they will deal with you. Sana waseba. Eni se, ye mu binya adwene bi se, ye de emra no ntimi ye. O maybe timamufo Omanfm ewo adwene po bi se, wo mu de emra no ntimi wo mu no. E de asem neba. I was so bia enya feeling be say me tomra eni me bidi. Look, me kai say US former vice president Spyro Agnew. The tax onya tax problem. Oko jail. Vice president. Na kwabra rural bank manager kranga e betimi agye. So no. But the rule of law is what the police is trying to establish now. Now, member police administration penyufo ne other ranks in our basu. Samon koso sa na discipline and sanity emra system no. And no bus system no more. And ntumpon mpuntu so bawo. Se ekromi ye basa beja. Ante boyfo nom ne ade na I take you over. Mpuntu obi ama. Na se ekromu dwo na de mra na ye adwuma. Ene e di nhihye a akufo adoni na ban nhihye nyina no. E de ebedru akire. That's it.
That's Rabba Chajakon and yete nka odi ewie wa high boiling point Oman 107.1 FM HFM. Admakba to aso na ya can say ukra go card electronic card I did to fuel a free go filling station on our call sabre ya ko yusu e to fuel can who say omo discount on each liter no the number of pesos I dey show free na eye pa eye intino ukra go card that is the time. But apart from that, I only say Ghana ano goil and almost higher grade fuel at normal price. Your higher grade fuel bebre or other filling stations. Filling station nke to am bebre di omuntimi akese no bi wo ba kwa ye wo no bo ba goil nko ade se wo ko ha higher grade fuel no ye ton the amount normal price. Yes also bu no dodo amount say the water no enti wunya na sa ba bia goil there ena ye tofu bia cocoa milk 100% plant based milk cholesterol free ena protein any fiber a wompa a lactose and dairy free. Enti ama yam shisho se oko no milk ama ne di nsunsu aso boni bia e di about so aheda ye e di nuane notice vitamin C, B12, D2 and zinc any ade agum ena lauric acid kora wom no fight viruses ni ade and enti no e ye man kra nso yam nsa nyam kra nyina ne pa milk obi o ye lactose intolerant but cocoa milk de entisa your flavors ahuro ni nyina bi wo ho a ubetumi atobi se na kan 100% milk a GMO free cholesterol free cocoa milk ni flavors ahuro bebre e wo ho a ubetumi ato na also one Vegetarian Society of UK kra age atom ubenya bi ato wo supermarkets horo nyina NS Kami shop nyina Melcom shops and a pharmaceutical shop nyina 0274 440180 akonjo dear come on our sinisas boutique ma kwan se bra na enepa bra bejibi enepa odi siesie ho opede leather shoes, belts, wallets, slippers, sandals ni nyina bi wo ho ena ubetimi anya African wear bubu kaftan ene de keka ho nyina na no kane no nanka oko omo shop our airport terminal 3 departure hall no kwane bi say oko jolu oko osu oko ba bia ubenya ne pa nyina bia to ntia what's this boutique say bra omo e designer perfumes ankasa ne oil perfumes ena omo wo ema empaboa ene mema de ma ope mpaboa ne o bag kala match ni adi nyina what's this boutique na beko kojolu traffic light opposite Kanewa Miracle, yes, I Plaza Dynamo, a honor, I wish in this boutique, or more, so I can see an war. Tessan on Subio, Hofra, Kajans, and now North Canisha, Police Depot Nechi, a Bio Osu, Oxford Street, a war, Snake Clinic Nechi, Omni Dynasty Restaurant, and a dream shade the moon so called. Now, Sabe cabin, of course, Airport Terminal 3, departure hall, nonsense, and a Pabe Bree, and a Onsa Ebeka, a war, a hall. Yem fasida and so TDC Tama Development Company Limited or Musia Dan Papa at the Maya terms and say TDC I would die any plots a huro the brea or more eton Tama community 24-hour motorway a quanoson say no I am ready I dan ewo hwa onsa ebetumi akabi townhouses Enatema community 26 ewo konkwa so no ene de ubenya adahuro nyina bi 1 bedroom 2 bedroom no more studio apartments ni ade ho Enatema kromu ankasa community 1 side 3 and also TD's apartment moton kase de bia ubenya ska bia no ubetimi enya plot ewo krom into TDC omo studio apartment 1 bedroom 2 bedroom flats na the prices no so from it be started as low as 51,000 and intino but modern set ono mo ebetwetwen enkomo na also unsa etimi can be TDC head office na eno mo enkotwetwen enkomo yede numbers so mawa ubetimi na wafre na ono mo atwetwen enkomo come to 24 said I can our kratama motorway no as a ben trazako pa and empty no a hot plot no eye TDC numbers ni twere to na ya wafre 0596 914432 and 0504 895302 Timbium 0596 914432 and 0504895302 and landline 0302 206602 there be 0303 206602 0303 206602 and I say WhatsApp womo 055-255-9309. Koto plot papa. Advag baby yem ko and some no any good. It does.
Omanfm. I mean, share a tearful na yem kosun sre nyame asumbi. Nsen kakra kakra afi no ekɔ na wiye. Ene ebosumi duba akoni da toso mienu. Enche ebe wura bosumi du mienu. Ya yesra manfo nyina ni ahweyi. Se yana montu nyina mu no ebetumi ahweyi. Nyame bebo ye ho ban, aba bebo ye ho ban. Baba mbo pa no. Nyame ni abaji ni firi ho a dodo na so gyina yensem. Na masama sere se ya driver fo nso so a afi kɔ na wiye no. Womanam kwaso no munhwe yie. Se nyame amwa me a enye wa ho odin. So enro ahwe accident si eye offense suicide ho ina.
Oh,
ye ni papi pia nkoma wuye no a. Eyade a ehadwen. Adwuma ba ko a minnim ye na nso masua ho nim de pa kese driving. Yemfa ma yache enwuram. Driving yemfa ma yache enwuram. Ena wa ya ache no kura na kasa eba no enam se technology ni ade no guru ho agi afa wonsem. Inti emre bia no yenye sotie. De toso mienu adwuma ba ko a eno nso so wura mu a se wunyae de a wunyae adesuada ena driving. Sanse wo ko ba nyina no eniema asisie ni esi wanim ni awteye no wo de eno so bo oya no. Inti adwuma ba ko a etise law wura mu a wunyae adesuada. Ena ni passport kesian so driving mu patience abotre. Ne mom sa wo tra wo aje ho sechemenu o na me de me fiti car no me hina. At time adofo na ukokun wo mu. Inti yesre mu yakika mafunu yakika madam pa.
One brand so a
we wa bra home. Anyumre ma menchia eye controller yura bosompem eni yura Canada moa lawyer techi eye immigration. Ene NIB boss yura don femichia wo mu. Fi former MPs bu on so a ensesi ewire fi wo mo yira Ajembuache Frank me former MP Fijasia Scory ene ma Elizabeth Ajeman people's mother and yira Azikosei echia wo mo enyina kwabra enne na me won sempa na sif say bia me nudi ka adwene niam bi ho hwe me nyini say ya tena fidie so akasa amobi abekasa o the boiling point for free kwabna ni adomako be fi court ena me nyini se ya tena fidie so ama FCC kwakokrase kwabna kwache kurase ana adomako be fi sei sanse ya dwene eni enim se fisem enye ntomago ya hata nemom ade bi o no what people and nano parliament bi no what they don't know and it's a politics today is about compromise, it's about lobbying, and it's about patronage. And yema miensa we say nipa no ye opposition kra no a sa ugina we so betima atwe no de naba. It is anyema bi wo ho ne e ka na o mtete ncha ne record ne de ko adomako say bebrafo ye hu de anya position but then nka yen dem party no
saba pa bobo ko kamia mo am.
What you say bebrafo ho de anya position ne record
akoso paw na o ti say we no o kan say no ono na de aginyam
mebrebe
no de akonya post
mebrebe
ana ye dey.
Oh,
for post no to cost.
Yeah, we in the second time make appeal but presidency. Brebra mama niamba. Come bet me a suggestion box be. Nanka in 71 more free se party for uncle Vancono. Se party officer more suggestion box. We do my drop with their tomb. Se si ayeka say you know. Se nipa bi wasemwa ya yire na no ya yire ne to. Adia no so ha party no. Titru ni se obi akro nya position we see from there. Ya ne ye nam no okoti asem to so ya yire wano ayire oto. Uni mbia wo de kro. Ehifa na beka. But the assurance I my party for achi ni say adia be ko tia party ni de. Yam fa bi trouble danger. Because you say under propaganda we have what we call testimonial. But you rarely said it. As a party be say if you don't know your constituencies forget. If you don't know your constituencies. And I'll commend NDC on that. They are very good at that. Populism. Nahania
Nana Kiaba
Rosso da Fiamako. One year quail to you. Susu. What you say? At the end, yes, yet you on Shananu Sosu, a year, please, according to Kwasifuri, one more call share, baby, cause signal say, baby, I will be a yenim. Montaka de much for the buy. Abambabin NDC soon would in Muntino. Can someone or candidate police? now so yetimi tena se Emma Kwakwajima manu ko tena ho committee Emma ya abandon mandisi for horo no is that what you want enti ne mani bo akwabna ya na ya papa obi che obi ye ma Kwakwajima manu yetwi na ni fafom na so mu die tie nsem abamba be mu om eka enti sabe comfort person no tra no anabosma person no tra no na o che na chiwade enti ya kika ni nyina no eye de dodo no ka ne yebeka na ni yo yenti se party betra so ache nti ye di kan no si abekwa ye nimpa unity nkabomu no hia na mum nkabomu nya ba akofo tire ho sesusuna mpa so adu mani twitwiri fom anase sei no wan hwe yi a sabe abufuo nim ni uraba so we need unity but I see adi nyansa so ka ho ani obuo e ka ho bi de atosum yenu kwabnade am sure party m say the loyalty for the party no free ho am na koye loyalty for the individual it is a me na me some party said the benia na uni pani bi do wotwe na forget yen hwe ye amanan kwadan kitinkiti bi kura beba mu we group nie ti position kakra bi obe no odi promote na yemu sasa sana nananom yewra kufu adonom yewra kufu onom da rocha nom amabuzi amono sa no munya asasa ayini bi wo ho ene obi kitikiti bia we group nie enti party no a wono no mpanimfo bi do mogya to ho no ene ni obi awo enti se de akoye ni se ya ntwe ye yakoye ni mu no ebe kwa kodura ni se obi pu obi mfa me ho ntwere no ena loyalty no so ye o genuine loyalty ene o blind loyalty enipa no ofri se we opemasem no ebia na psychological comfort nye wo panya wo ntira ebia na nipa no kwa o set of objectives and a purpose or pursue no enipa ni mu hwe now so blindly we do you nipa you say careful party way wasn't built that way ye nyini bia de but we've read copiously about this party ya de hadwene nti obi kitu am na man position a sadoma ko ba fi bebam de odabi me so me groom me nkrofo nti party no ne de wan ho no ye nhwe ho yie pa na fe so no ye nhwe se ye fo bia no marginalization ya de no so hadwene we party wan se we appointee we wan ni nyina no eye nyame ani madom ani pani bia ani madom fabuo ma de wo fom no wo hini bia na won tie futu asem open futu o hini bia na won fa buo e ma fom fo no e din se be so ada paka mu sansa paka mu no nipa ne so awo nti ho so no eye futu na yen so a ye wo fom no so no yen hwe ye say expectations no e doso yen nyina no ya yemu ya hu nhyem sansa covid no ba bia koduro no kwabena edin emre bia no ya metatie o say yankoso an stress ya ya dia hadwene o covid no said ye asia dia wu pa no say yanhwe ni ye na se yetra se enra
say we are in normal times
we do hacho be anajo be 9:10 na ekom dem na so de min twin roof na metoy me see ya mrantie mienu oh anabo ye tattoo pa ye nyam pp for ba anabo mod no and I'm so more ding. Name we in your be a man casasa and kaye. Oman FM. And I didn't so cotton penny for bitrim. Ye share party nasiano near to watch and penny for and the Samra Nassa. Samra Namuya campaign 90s near the Adeno. Oh, Kofa cycle, and will be cocantos anabu yahu yamin. And then we drew cycle commercial bank call Mr. Crawford anabu yahu yamin. Won't so sway into your canyon, you see, into the parliament then. And one thing so say politics what people don't know ni say so what na say madoma ko ba fi koduru ba bia o won krofo di na chiro kwabra kwa che won krofo di na chi and to find a way sa or the saying support no betima sustain kwabra de make so tia say so to na sawramo a enipa dodo no no mo ka na kane na mo kodwom ni ade nipa no hu wa onim say wa ban mo onim say wo position na di position. Yes, of course, you don't necessarily have to be giving positions because a drew baby nipa no doso ya brebeba and obi brebeba name find a way say nipa no role play ya no a domino ba ye no eya na tom bi atiwie ma refrain. We should be careful about that. Kwabra menam ni nya ya me hunu problems kakra so wonam ha na wo konsa wo mo oya drew satellite won mo no contract na de kwan no ma no oya de pa name mu wura mu say no eya me say wanye animu no ebepem kwan no mu wanye hoyi hadwen papa itime sre yewura mo akwata ofa we action man ehwe hoyi afei akwetema se wo frache mota wo di wura akwetema ho no contractor no so yes akwan no wo di besi kwan no kwabna enye ehos asai Omuhwe ni ye pa. Odi ano to nkyɛn akwabra. Ye pokuase interchange mesre. Eja heba hon mo no. Odi kɔ pokuase no ni nyina no overhead ba akopɛ. Ha dwen. Sɛ be obetimi akonnect no. Mebo police fo aba so. Ɛna omu ye dwuma papa. Nanso ye nya overhead no ba ko hon mo akwabra ebeboa. Ɛna fire service Medina ha ye overhead ya akwabra. Contractor no wanya so ye. Enti nnua ni nyina tete ho, iron rods ni nyina tete ho. Ɛho so ye nhwɛ ni ye. Na mesre sɛ ye beto abanamafo complain tantra his ene enye kwan ene nyame adom. His Excellency Anadan Akufo-Addo ene Yewura Makwatama ye kwan dodo na. Nebom golden door e Kolumba mo side ho no de mesre. Ye momodin. Ya ye adwuma nkrai pa ni ba bia. Ye momodin so so ho no. Kwabra anwumre yi Yewura Bawumia as typical of him. What did you medie kese e de abeto? Transforming an economy through digitization, the Ghana story. Say ya man sisa ye aba ye sika semu enam abefu kwan so. Ghana yasemka anase ne yeso so ye wo edi kire. So eni ntino kwabra eyade ye ni jesem. Namna wo kasa ha sei no. Na ni nua pani the former president John Dramani Mahama on so akọ Nigeria program biase ama digitization no wakwaji atum se na wiase no ne yede kọ ade so ba omia way back 2016 sani book no ka wansem no mitobi me ne John Buadu nyina he had already predicted and said the manifesto no kra no kwabna yede eba mu yade ewo mu enti yesra no ba bia wa hyase de afre no ode afre no wa mamodina se obehye ase honom na watimi aboa na tomre bia na ampa ho no edoso nipa kro yi no na party leadership party mpanimfo na sika mfa yo campaign en wo mudi ye nipa kro yi no mpanimfo bia wa NDC mu no na omo ne MPP fo ye ba kontira milusu ye nipa kro yi no polling agents a wo mbegina ma ye no omo nyoma bon omo nko school NDC fo no nipa kro yi no omo si isi fo research soldier fo bi na kwa yiri isi ma ne declare ma MPP nipa kro yi no nasema wo kan say Supreme Court no omo ye bias and omo rule in favor of MPP nipa kro yi no wo omo say eyisi e de 1 million votes nipa kro yi asem o say bi na no saka bi wa ni say
nipa kro ya jo mama say
na me kan ya onu osakwadju asakwa bi o say isi epamu NDC agent answer no declare results no enti nsembe se du no emu dia he ne mfa but ena de wamakoma na to form wagia atum say industrialization so no fortunately for us wo commander sugar factory mo anye mo na mugu no nkroma dia mo ba mo antimi anye na Akufo-Addo ena me no kasa central region kwa no your factories 19 ya wiemu 4 emu 7 14 akakra ni awie akaba akopɛ ne hyase a eno so wo mugusu a enchom be hyase
na central region kwa so wo hwɛ de ntia wake adru abrosawo asa because ekumfi ewo ho ena kumfi ankasa no kra no pona no ho no omo wo ice making we bi wo ho kasa the rope
yes
ena we ni ba Johnson yeah solar be bebre ena wo de fa Fantinya nkomase so a Jesus way
waje atum say digida jomama endorse say eye Ghana fo mu ntie niye waje industrialization atum say ye na Greek nso so no wasaje atum ni nyina so mampani Akufo-Addo ene Yewura Bawumia omuguso omoye enti so waje atum dia de ofru aduapa no na kwabena de opeska kokotoko no yenye den yenye na bro enti yeda na se na emom omanumra ho no nkansam saa ebetimi aboa ono nkran so ebeboa party onu aso nanim onyam anwumre no Yewura Bawumia ne small kan no kwabena eyade etwa asomu na ohwa kokoduro de kan ye ene nsem so resi kirikiri mu no a eyade a etwa asomu pa ene nsem of digitization ho no kwabena ye budget ye manifesto 2020 no ni nyina wo mu dada enti say ye party communicators ne say obia mpa manifesto ni bi so woni bi kura na akwa yi a obetimi anya bi e wo net so na ni nyina ne kura wo so abenya bi nso so no anu aye hu photocopy ni nyina wo mu dada eye no kura kinye bia ni ho so wo hwe ba bi ti say Maslog digitization system, virtual scholarship application system, e-registration of companies, mobile payments interoperability platform, issuance of national ID cards, digital property addressing system, digitization of DVLA, paperless port system, zipline technology, medical drones program, digitization of passport, any acquisition system, NHIA mobile membership renewal and authentication project. Ninyina ye projects are nyamia dom under His Excellency under Danko Akufo-Addo and His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Omo ba ye no in a twinkle within a space of 4 or 5 years no kwabna ya ye. And faso no kwabna enne edigana aben abruchiri. Nemo no enya manifesti se sika no amanfo hu ni sa enu nti na His Excellency emra oba SDF asori ewo kumase no okotu ye Jeremiah is it 12:2 kacha se de medua ye no efe na kwabena efefe ebeye kakra bi through this digitization no anya hwe kura no bank ehun se echiba no bosi a okwaje ne bank ya de kase to so no enu no ebeto so abafom se wiem esan se ena no allowance nya kwabena mo factor risk factor risk because enu obi ni ba bia wote but enen nyame adom national identification ni ade ni nyina ba se migrate kwa o she kusie bom kura na ye behu enti obviously no and naturally no interest rate no kwabena eno so ebeba fom de atia ni say o sha ase no manage mre bia no so no communication consistency plays a role enya sma kan no ran no agya ato no akofa foforo emom no so team mamanfo hu to sha ase no uhwe economy and of course Bawumia don't expect so bekasa obra won kasikasem okay creation of jobs no and the Fourth Republic adwuma mo aye inflation what media free media free 15% o ha mu nchemu edunum akiri pon 9 na so omode eba singedege before the yi okeka ni nyina lowest exchange rate oka ho asem Fourth Republic you know de no so di akotini wom eno so dan chan ya lowest average banking rate in the Fourth Republic okeka ni nyina wie ye no eno oba ye achievement no so no eniema hodo akwabena yatimi aye one constituency, one ambulance, Zongo Development Fund, any day one district, one factory, one constituency, one dam, any day maniema and Juma Hudu, ya ma yenirano, Yamia drum. Na kwabna uye no, and waba 70 no pa so. Say, Araho Semni say, or Maya Yamfia Disia, Ebru Fia Disia. Ebi Brema said to Sono, Sana do na so no enya, ebia enya en so akakra. Nanso Araho Semni say, ene ewiase nia ede yekọ digitization anasa ha befo afidikwa so a ye de sesa ne yemem. Sebetimi aka ho asem na eyade a asem sebe de ma ye nyina. Obi ba kan say rhetorical question. Na kwabna wo wie ye no. Eno kan say sa digitization no eni wono mu a ohawo a ede ba ne say ye sikasem kura no eye nipa bi firimuto. Sa no eni wono mu a ema corruption no kwabna kese. Ne na Bawumia eji atenidie ni ahodo nyina ni ade nyina ni ade nyina dodo no aso atuatua ntokuro kwabra nya sa na tie enti ba bi otua ntokuro no sa nipa no Bawumia ba yatamfo ama no etu okani nyina ho asem a enti echese ye nyina no o se ani bre na digitization no yetimi esomubie na de atia ni se okani nyina na odode tudwa ye no so na anigye kase pa ba ko so ni say what say let me quote. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing to note in talking about the digital revolution is that it is a data revolution. The Economics magazine put it in this way in 2017. The world's most valuable resource is no longer oil, but data. Data is as important in this fourth industrial revolution as oil discoveries were for centuries, decades ago. So what is data? Luckily for everyone, unlike oil, diamond, gold, or many of the resources that had driven economies which were either bestowed on a country by reasons of its geographical position or which we could be acquired through conquest, data can be available to all. Nia what can say maybe a tramuno na on my susudia so sikano ebia na ye fango ebia na ye isikako ebia na ye kobre na mbomu na nemu no ayaku animu ne de the data no ayeka ho said available information akwabna okuta no eno na bema watimi move and wo kaso de ato aso say na ye no kran so esa ni gisam ne say ankoye se we de sikako we de Ghana no mutra ye data no ho ma wiase nyina kwabna so atiase okotu Economics magazine 2017. Now we have World Bank David Malpass. One also so nan say ye or can say be G820 summit. Also can say without digitalization, we won't be able to reap the full benefit of human progress. Digitalization is vital in transforming social services, financial, health, education, and agriculture. Niapanino also World Bank President Rika say sa asemo ye raba omiani MPP ba ye no ya pagya drum pempen so bi ni sa no ni hono mu a yen sikasem yen apomuden yen ngomasua yen kuadwuma enya de ese betima konanim enya no kwa ni the only quote o make ye o make others ayi susu no say yi pa so IMS March 21st annual report also states that COVID-19 provides an opportunity for African countries to innovate and go digital. African countries have to build their economies. They should not merely repair them. They should remake them with digitization leading the way. In senior IMF so no 2021 year obenim de toso obenim bronya bosomi ense twam year no afi mu no wo so swam kan na ohwe hanso so a in Africa Ghana has been ahead of the curve on digitization. As you should much say digitization a ewiase abrofo akukudam obi aka nwasem no oba bibre mu ese ya kwabra ehun faso ne se eye oman Ghana yen na yedi animu na eyade a ehye nimonyam na enyam nwanwa MPP sanya MPP na oso a NDC fo tra so mfie nwotwe kwabra oya otehu bibi menua kofi fosu mechia no pa mama se wom le see digital yo cycle onum ya gitum musi lebom kwabena sa owo no antwa kwada na ho faso ni sei MPP ba ye na brantie ketua na onu firi kwano ngu odumase no that young man na me adom na na kufu afa no esla je no a ukọ ha adwuma wa ye no honum no a ani ntini sabe sa usi ye mpo no onma ye one digital ayi omuti
fa machine ba ko
kra kwesi ho
na ya dakato
wan kwesi ho ena no dan che kra so a onche ye policy ba ko a eno de che ne ye hye nche ne se anya wikra ye kuta be 30 enti enkwa ye de na ye de kofi me chiao odi ya no tu nche akwabra yan hwe emfaso ahodo a ebetimi di aba digitization, you know, a system that addresses high interest rates. I don't yaka wansemi. So some pass out kobabusia and then no cry any hontie no. Obet me a change the BBR so bet me nya yibi dia koto but another day national identification a yewura kofuada rumo de ba ya no gya to won fie pepe no ye se si ameno ka se nipa 15.7 million and akwabra wo manya de
and also crowd of na say almost a BB or GRA office
bebrebe
do mo abeka ho pem bebre
na wo Ghana card no so di akwabra e ho faso eya ekọ no enya de a eye adeketua eni ntino ye yesa Ghana fo ni say baby yakoduro no asamba ko kan dem say the Ghana card is also being linked with existing passports so that travel history will be preserved. The Ghana card is already valid for travel to all ECOWAS countries. I should know that the National ID project was executed by the NIA in collaboration with a world-class Ghanaian private sector firm. Margins, so proud of them. And into Ghana card, you know, and it is Samuel Kwabre. Ya Ghana heya o, ya mrantie ye bi, maba wa ye bi. Ghana for ye bi. Where there, and ya yanum de akọ China akọje ho eyi. Hey, we can also do it, and we can do it better. And intino kwabra Omanfm Akufuado abayi mu yewraba omia eni aswafo nkaye ni nyina no dwuma a wo mo abo e de aboa esempempen so ye beduro na wiase enyina ekro no ye nyina ye kwa abefo kwan so no ye nye firimuto na bibre ma nyina no South Africa so cheyen Nigeria so cheyen Egypt no ho awam nyina nanso Ghana for within 4-5 years no pempen so e de akoduro no ni aka ni information papa ndi amaye no menya enka bibisa mu wie yade achi ya no ye won krofo a wo msusu wonim de e wotwi kasa no mu any other languages kwabra ni ya translate ye wie ya ne de na mu nkurase ne de kire wo mu sanse ensemo de gu as kwabra yade no nko aye bosome etimi sati agenda bosome ba wan hwe ye ni asoso so mu kakra aya huwe be nansa na yira kwabra de me kasa otiase se wo bia etimi atenase na Dr. Bawumia the presentations ahodo a woye no se no nko na edi na chi a MPP communicator and co-studio and co-casting information because information over the years or the amaye impenifo ahodo the amaye no kwabra ya de doso na de minister ni say Bakufo so dura eso dura bakufo esa so nyame ani kata enti kakoba is MPP consistently yetimi ya programs say international communities omunyina tim betra bo omutirim kono kade ba kina kan DC won so musumo yebi o de Saudi kantakura no a bakwabena ade ba kino behu ma me kai Yesu Kristo asema kan ye no ogufo bi okogu na ba no owifo no kwato bi pitim no wachira tani edi na say basa because me nya hunu NDC ni a so on we different no ba to say baomia and the rest of the MPP for a obetimi ama responsible presentation da bi odi ade ba kino kwabena bete yampia twitwan safo ni atiesi abonten ene yensem saa kwabena me di ewie no me pesa me hwe da bi ti say nano ye Saviors edini ye Sylvia Sosu adi say Savior Michael Sylvia Sosu we minia we madam for pa name propaganda ne dos woni okuje to black kwano ne dey keka no and of course NDC they always play on the emotions and the ignorance of the people and typically no ye kwabra so baka ya brantie we mre a wo ya campaign no on na baka ye say Boniface Abubakar Sidik ontimi nya kwan no no oba obeye he signed it and you was smart some ranting here demonstrations a crache oba ye ne yakwafe said o sika se kwan no na Boniface ahyase o so oba bewie no omo ote ya no de no kowura mu abrantie ya na kwabra ne VAT a oba ye na se ye oje ye no o se Medina for ahia wo mu ntino on wantimi ntraka mu e wo bra ne VAT o VAT im enti apakeka no na yemu abiru kwabena yesum no ene nsesa nka akwaji sika no kura enso nanu a asonde amekoba ya
watim
muntaka ade matwofo ko anu rodi tena mu di biare enti atiefo munti adisi fo ni for the past 27 years propaganda kwabena yanko the substantive issue no so hwa organization organize demonstration fine metie kwasi fori metie reading other people's and metie NDC for now and of course person jaju obia look at the point nipa no free ever metie the spokesperson no and metie eyina kasa I would say Sylvia Sosu na so metie no na utie omusem na mukana kwabena abene wo so okwa demonstration police for no say odonsa sha ase say demonstration na mo kro no mo be hwe say mo ma dede bia ma mo ni samani bia una adonsa sha ase na police for say na yasempa oyo onmonyamfo nti waka sadia yate na emom sa wukoi no na musuo nka samfumsuo bi kobade a ene akrache yampepo ani mfere no semate kwabra mokoye no mokoye demonstration the first thing you did is say mo blocking roads no just say causing the against traffic and no crime police for to be do tum now rahusam ni say kwabra mo sa shitais ema opinfo bi adina to ambulance mu senyame amwo ama posifo na amfa ne adi akwabran ko wu ka no kwawi etiatiefo ntie ye pa e woni ema ndisifo no epeso mu eye saa na joma baba kumasi omo kwabru wodi sai timamufuo bi amutwam ani aposifo ni bi say a dress rehearsal towards 2024 election ni dia wo mu dai beka wo mutrim kwabra dia no etu nchen ya emo chi ties ani ade eti aposifo no eyeso mo bar kwabra na wo sosu no wa ma u policy ni atwika no nyame nko anka aposifo mpanifo mi kukum wo mo de ye busa ni say Ghana for NDC for ka say enipa na ti o menum ye doso eti ye doso dia na aposifo ni so a adenti ne ma ministers bi the question I'm also asking say adenti na o se ma sosu bi oba eboni be no adi a osuro say ebi ona madi no bi bebo no na nsi obedi MP no oposi ni na ye den na post for you dey say Ghana for me ko mini post ni na etimba sosu bi because NDC for there wo mo dey kra mo mpa bibia enti sanye we esi ya kra ka minim se wo no wo bi minim so ku je to abla kwa wo bi because no timi di moto ko ni krom enso V8 or 4 oba wa kwa 3 odi minister so je ba ko 4 okwa anu atra moto so chese populism no edoso savi you no police ni ti police ni internet no ya akoya ni se wo se police atwi ika no nyame nko akokum panifo no
omo amfa na nkose ne driver
o
your bodyguard asemo asia no akoktra ka mu otu
okotu ye etia no kra so de posifo no ewo asem a omo eka ho asem dendenden ewo honom na de empesa meka ema atiefo chiache ni se say a free justice DF 9 peso ebesi abamba bempenso no o yaji won akwa na eya DMPP for o se suade wom because sanya ni an ye koye say ebi no kire tumi e na bi subu fu ya enka sabe makekwe baye no findings ya kwabena ewo a parliament and I say records ewo parliament yes records ewo parliament say onu ni speaker oba ya wo mu ye mra che speaker bia de atoso mienu makekwe baye no anya hwekura no onu ni speaker oba ya of fighting say yamfa private member bill emra private member bill in a baye so a aboa nyame adom ye dey fighting nyama mebre ya Roxen Dapiama komo so no akofa bi yesi yempe ya ton video or say ya ton TV colored one akoto or say black and white in the absence of Makekwe no abamba bi de oyeni to the extent say police ni kura na uko ukromodi wani mu amoto uko wuye no yesi na ye wa nkobi na wutimi ko gina asandu so chiki say ye mane ma kwabena nwumre meka no ha minim no amo say asan e de ya anabo kana Japan ye de no privileges committee minim so ma twamu dia mi amedia ni mu onko yamra shabadwafo no empanimfo na mugu ono no yesramo mama mu show leadership say abamba bit tra ho ema obi ono aye criminal da yeti protect ne dia kana Japan ye ntrasem ye franu mu nyefom biem o ti ase kwakwaji mama nu dia ndia twam eti yesramo eti tru mabuna de mu kogu ho no mu ka chairman sabunso no he's doing well but mabunu no monyere mo ho yesramo enya fugu na mo kwatra akoyi akachi so far mo ya retrogressing sabamba bin onu speaker correct me si form edware mfutrom ne ye de betra ye ho dia mo de monya de mbenya anya hwekura ba US Gracia ba ye ntrase ma sa de ma no ko eni ntini abamba bin aka no MPP ni bia no should also be ready say second ba na ko ba so mo freda ye nya be ko privileges committee obi ancha obi a parliament wo no
o se ba bin aka say
oh say tama say IGP wo mo de e parliament Simon Sylvia Susuno and one no through the clerk of parliament so dia come IGP say wo mo ba ye nchenti wo mo dwuma mo ye nwie no ma banaba o wie ya na ehisem wasa dia akose and the posifo no kran so a wo mo adenta anyone wo mo kran so yensanfo mo so mra privileges committee let them be aware as a privileges committee na ho no onti fa ngro na obia so long as say mu buo na mo say mo ye honorable members of parliament what about top form no abanfo betietia monim privileges committee no e protect mo say mo ani mo nya mo ma ho ban na mbom no say MP mu a ebetimi atiasi abonten akɔhye tai ayeyidi a kwabena enne no abamba beni NDC form ya unu say
na police for no so mo china se police for no on be court akɔji we e de achi no
yeah
so mo chino a or Danifie near Cochina, ya prove say he's on his way to Parliament.
Say, crowd, yes, what Audomi and some Pomo. Say, so the Yamia, the pussy for
how much, look.
Oh,
so be I have said, I'm betting.
Oh, now we speak a moi. Abamba be never woying no. What you say? On Shani, because I idea hadring. Now, me, there may some can be you. So, not some no beard and no kayano. If it's out there to protect NDC for no problem. Nembo mrianso so no yemra sabadwafo adu am koye no. Yanso be protect wo mo. Eti privileges committee no say empani bi amba freni bia no. Ene tesade enche na fu soldiers so akotwen ho no. Say sa no mo penu dia. Because ya wo ye no, oh yeah, you are usurping someone's right, authority. To me ya dia man crofo say wo mo na nhwe yenso no. Ene under NDC ene abamba be ni John Dramani mama no. Wo mo say electoral commission one share security or the same institutions no almost say allegations baseless say you am the go am so anyone money mom the chief form no yenhwe ni ye finally I'm endorsing Kwabena what you say politics is about identifying your constituencies so when yen say I'm afraid na masama srebio say yes of course and now no Yoruba umia he admitted say when it comes to propaganda NDC for they are excellent. But you also went ahead to say the only way to counter propaganda and is bit more provided facts. I know your communication for Juma. Yes, admittedly, no, we have some challenges, but we've not yet reached crisis. Kuya Bafaswa, you bet me a such challenges in everyone say. The very people who are communicating, a binomo and appointment. and it's young recruitment. Oh, but you own penny power saying, me pasa me bansi ya mami kwai. Why na sis how no? Penny for when we know. I was here the other him, Namutia yang, and some shaman for shaman, and some shaman for bo. They are tossing you, oh, yeah, recruitment to you, young training. Because getting the information is one thing, and presenting it is also another. And you other pieces of a year, bet me a kaboom, our communication are effective. Then, of course, logistics, and motivation are your key. Never see a yidi power question and yabuabi yaonya. At the end over the years, we have a communication piano, we're facing the problem. We cannot attribute it to one person. A party issue, a government issue, yen trust. You find solution rather than say be nipa ba control and wetimi nye because nipa ni bo no a che bia bi so afam na binu so adan wo machi adan wo mo de say power brokers e wo communication mo no e no na e hayen sie ye sa ne mani nyina firi wo no a adwuma o mampani his excellence adodan ko akufu ado wa ye no e be ye ya e say e betima trase ama NDC fo asa ba biem na dia na kwabra wonam kromu a ayesu ansere e de na e ya ne say oh, any part of Dwana you have been called say one those people are the silent majority. But can you say communication, you know. But I'm telling you, say communication and you're a leader. It goes beyond him. Now we should put our hands on deck. No work cover, yen me recruit to and not quite a one frep and a professor or a lecturer, where a professional that you know, or we are no be after the what do you mean? Is that the party? Yeah, mu. It's me sramo, ye. Kwabra, me fancy.
Yeah, me da say message, hundreds of messages, and I buy it better sana at the last 10 minutes no so ashe na the aye yen message no be aba no Nancy Nkrumah we dey no ye interesting but the response Saba share Fuseni Salifuka so NDC pushed Honorable Adongo to face Dr. Baumia on economic lectures, though Honorable Adongo himself knew it was a mismatch. So now that Dr. Baumia is doing ICT and digitization lectures, who is in NDC to match him? It's obvious that Dr. Baumia is too hot for NDC people to handle. So by our towers, we shouldn't be discouraged, but work hard for the party because everybody can be settled if we stay in power for many years. Let's trust Nanado and Dr. Baumia. I think saying Sampana, okay, the party need transfer. And Obia so a bit me dear or Kojuvla. So anytime I hear of about Cheja, I can speak then. It reminds me of how we need to humble ourselves as party people and to serve our party people at the polling stations who sacrifice all they have to bring us to power, and we neglected them when we get to power. Fajakon Moni Ejuma. But I also say Frederick Ntiamwas and Tiagos over. I salute Mr. Shramatin Jacob for the truth he has spoken. If the party thinks break the 8 is a done deal, they should ask those who are going house to house for the registration essay. The kind of insult being held at the party, only God knows. The grassroots are saddened. Offer, please. Okay, yo. Onsa Ebeka. Na ode ayo okroya boa. Breman Brini Osi. It is good news that Ghana card be accepted in 4,000 airports. This is what we call leadership. We are grateful to you, Dr. Baumia. Martin Luther. Also, the police commitment to seek clarification on the MP's immunity is in order. They leverage on this and act recklessly and irresponsible manner. The power of the legislature must also be challenged to determine the parameters. The speaker's recent pronouncement on national issues sound as though he has that locus. Industrialization and economic development can't be achieved without a comprehensive digitization. Or issues now offer no a dorsum, Mr. Hokan security as a man. Na why away, Okan way so na why away. Monyansa emfa emaye. And yet some number of times I will put message no babana and then me akwa see obey just obedience of let me commend the economic wizard Dr. Baumia for spearheading the digitalization agenda. A total digitization.
Omanfm.
We should all support him to achieve MPP's digitalization agenda. After listening to him, Ghana has a great future. And when it comes to digitalization, my regards to Chairman Odino Kwakwapia and John Bodu. Into the same concept, more kind of digitization and digitalization. What him was over KK. Your address remains no busa. Can it TDC now we name no? TDC Nanka Yetema Development Corporation. So no assessor. Inti Sauti Asia Ede MIA. Evans or Coming offer. As a party we should be excited. We should be excitedly glad to have a VP who is endowed with such monumental vision for putting Ghana at the global competitive stage of digitization. Mr. Mochro Bibia, Moman, yet they are kind of say intelligible. Some time ago, the NDC made mockery and propaganda about these initiatives on radio. But today, these are turning out to be realities we are living with in our everyday life. Regards to Chairman Deborah of Ablikuma Central Constituency. Wish him all the best to Chairman Deborah Ebeti. Yeah, had a kakrama Grace, and so okay. Mfanadiana and Tincha Johnson or say Toronto as a good one of a KK. And there's Johnson, Toronto, Canada, your fire tech. I am always thrilled about the marvelous work that Dr. Okuboy is performing as communicator. By his performance, it wouldn't have surprised me if he was appointed as a deputy minister. If not the substantive minister for communication, I wish him more energy. I wish to his elbow. Regards, Johnson of Toronto. Edasi Nicholas Mante. Also, please acknowledge performing MPP MPs. Yo, like Honorable Michael Ochibefi, New Jabin South. He's always in his constituency working with the youth. That's it. Also, so when him MPP also all boy matters or Ochibefi as me, or Canada. What the bar? Yes, there. You're back in kind. It's a good evening, boss. Honorable Bachich Machejakun is a man we can trust to lead Ghana in 2024, inshallah, by his grace. This is from Aligantus at Yindi, a member of MPP communication team. Yeah, that's it. Also, so ane Adventure Alhaji. Also, I can bet you that some media stations around Circle or someone. Oh, Obi a my friend will be amba beja adventure won't be a sending in a Ni nyina eye. Okroya Babraman. Okay. Yada wasi. Ewa wonso adwenkyere. But ene no yaka digitization. Yaka digitalization.
Omanfm.
Enti yen nyina hu faso. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Wachirichiri mu kama. Ene baby ya digana eko. Wonso say ena affected. Say ena uhuno. Na say ne betimi aboa ama wadwuma onwomasuya wa address mu wa kwantuo wa identification ene bibi awo ye na betimi akọ wadwen ena meje production ginam so there but we are 3 minutes bi ene mama enye hwe number no ye 0245 638 748 0245 638 748 and 0508 346915 St. Peter's Mission School ewo Ogbojo Manet Palms ene bi nso esa ewo Eastern Region na a school a free crash Advocacy Senior High School. Omoye courses ni nyina bi. And facilities pa edition ade omo obi. Omo ultra modern boarding facilities. Ade mama memu ane mayo nyina e-learning for all students. Well equipped labs and a workshop for the math science and home economics and visual arts students. Omo modern ICT labs with internet connectivity at my departments in a spacious and modern library. Ningina said Jupiter school wasam and American a whole necessary or de oba echo aya Medina East Legon Bojo and at Palms and a afe kwafu krum a bear and sawam a Yakwan's estate side hall. And Vakos. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. But your wife from Omanfm, so Bodin Nakasa.
Yo, media boy. Because every Kataman consequences.
A bomb batch of Mount so Nakasa, why?
Yo, it's so brave. This year, yes, sir. Omo Modiana MPP, Intimacy Power, and Tisa, Yama, and Akufa Dwayne, and the Diogukwa.
Yeah, that's it. I dream pan out the abandon timpani. Sir Omoa, Namuntimin retain power. Let me retain power and so yeah, just a moon in a boom. Namoye Ejumadin. Hello, good evening.
Hey, what from Mamma you? When a man seen an enemy, after a woman nigh, when you Juma, I was saying, yeah, communicators. Nay, none be a campaign. Me after one coming to me, 19 with a thousand one. Number was street gas, no mercy, me no one yet may a campaign. Had they? You want to make campaign communicators? No. I was so brilliant. Never me, I did. See, didn't president of a chain and make up. Maybe.
Yeah, that's it. And an antenna on also. Media no so no croy abrewano. Unyantu obiaso. Enka say we and enquire communication there be. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Okasanso Mao. Good evening. Bacha Udi na wakan wasem. Yes.
But
Taliban.
Otunfanya kupon embuamu. And I'm sure Ramusu. Michia, that is the Kudier. Overtaking. Oh, Dick, area by
ɛno na ɛbɛma bibia bɔkɔ wa because ɛnɛ wohwɛ a woti wo dan mu wotumi renew national health insurance wotumi yɛ nneɛma bebree so even banking centers kura woyɛ a wotumi ayi mobile money ɛwɔ wo bank mu a wosevu nti wohwɛ saa botaeɛ a ɛsɛ yɛmfoa so na yɛma aban no ɛnkyɛ wɔ so wɔkyɛ a kana na bɛnya ho mfaso nti bi deɛ mefoa so 100% na mekɔ ma asɛm nto a na obi so ntoa so meda wato
yɛda ase ɛne wadwenkyerɛ ɛbɛfa anipa otwato. Hello, good evening.
Why be Papa?
Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Papa na ya okasa fitabura.
Yo na ya mpacho okasa.
Papa did you come my mama baso? Mabo juma papa. Yura Justin Kodia, but you be Amichiano and Yura, Yabodia Samachiano. Papa Mecca Bibiaka Alpha Medina and Pino. One more than na apeta no nam na me pa me Medina kwan wafu lobby eye o makwai de ma of consequences wo as MP a wo so ye lawyer wo de wadwuma obetimi aya ne se wo be kadan ko fo am makoye demonstration e wo akwa so it wafu lobby yo akwan wo de wo ntimi nya sa adini mesire Medina fo papa no wa maso wo ba beboa Medina nkanko wa maso beboa atoto niema o Medina 2024 momo de se mo be yi na firi ofura because MP and yes and emra any se emra ni di Euro Canada Japan or no on sin Euro Canada Japan as the police for me papa dan pale so wa ma papa wa mfana ntumwa me de be kokko over so papa dan pale amfa MP na ntumwa me de be kokko
yeah that's it and so also so oma IGP or ultimatum sa wa kan wadwene yeah
opa Oman na Yohan obi ansi obi.
Yeah, that's it. I think your point is well made. So Mama Mubi Obiahu and now more IGP Kokosa. A brain here the Bessia production team or Sabarama. Said you win him no now 3 years a year Casepa or Kwamai. A year Cassiana by a Resiama by a one announcement. Ewo Hano. I feel him Yena and Casadruso. To be video back. Continue, on him continue. And to Krama continues of Wadi Edobako. Me is almost faithful, no more frewa, won't mean Casawonko. Now to who be our Piguswa. Ni enyina echre kwamai esanse asemo atoye no anodim papa enti no yebehye abusuafo nyina den ya momo yakọ ye ora asiama wafiri mu abusua enti sade mumu bebre yamamo enya no entie no na wotwi awieye na ora Steven asiama ye na yi okwama de ne tompemu eye memeda ahomachi de na tompemu memeda ahomachi na ahomachi no besuna de chia ya ufuo suma amano hansan ya sa kwakwape no krabe na abusua firi ho baba betenase ewo Presby Park na ya ye na yi na de chia kwasi adanso akoye ne nase asoro o Presby asoro dem abusuafo de omodoso pa yentimi amomo nyina din na enuafo abusua okunafo ene wa aka nyina no ya me ankasa nchichi enwere sabere ma de woman na me makachiro no opa tie opa enye enti asida nkoma production team BB oko Ashesi University asatu tomu adruha omfana adwuma eni agro and the baby had a technical production ni ima the masipa ye osabra ma share your production Alex about videography and aka ken so ya sorry baba be ka ho that's say oye ayi unim say aka fra oye sound engineer no osaya poster. Hey, and maybe car yeah, me car top pa man. Yeah, come on. Me penamana say. I didn't be sorry so changa pa. Yani national gender team no. That's a car de me na ya bravo. Ya be sorry so ya kra mo nyina.
Kawi, fuel am the Guman Gold Super XP Run 95. I one additives papa B. And yes, I'm debut Gold Super XP Run 95 on a higher grade fuel. Now, so no one no more fuel near pepe. How much I and senior and rentemu into a bombos yesica and a sansu who engine no ye phoebe frame cannon was also into when you nature no one no more fuel near pepe. Kai say additivated diesel XP so into just a baby. And who here said driver Biabacas would get extra beer for the high grade fuel. Golly, I ain't in Goyle, good energy.
Still Franco Trading your phone papa fee. Franco Trading Enterprise our phone BAB. Say a Samsung, Nokia, Itel, Infinix, iPhone, Huawei, Ebia. Oh, our original laptops and desktop, computer and phone accessories, USB cables, phone cases, power banks, hands-free chargers, ne antiviruses. Franco your noir TV saba 32 and 43 inch. Franco TVs no and need daho. Yana Jodie. Say crowd you hear Franco Bia, what we turn online, what free francotrading.com, and now download the Franco app no to phone so free Google Play Store and Apple App Store. And dia what turn online Bia, wunya 30% discount. Dia Utobia or the bro baby awo. Shisha Franco Trading our Facebook page no, and our more than 100,000 likes no. Shanizuo Franco Facebook page no, now more than 100,000 likes no. Franco Trading Enterprise head office Wadabraka and the Roxy Cinema bus stop no. They didn't anymore. Branches no be Circle, Osu, Tema, Medina, Hachu, La Paz, Kasua, and Ghana for 99 and free 0555 93